Good morning. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. Nice to talk to you.
Thank you so much. What an amazing film in the way that here in the States, it's NASCAR and we do get the Indy 500. But man, you bring a new edge to racing inside this movie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much to hear. I'm so happy to hear that.
What was it like to be a part of remember, this is a beginning, a middle, and an end. I mean, you were part of this process. How did you have to study to get into that car?
Well, you see, I had the chance. I've been lucky because, Cesare Fiorio, which is the man who made this movie possible, because, he lives, I find out because he's from Turin. I'm originally from Puglia, which is like southeastern Italy.
Yeah.
And so I was talking with a man that was selling furniture, and he said to me, I have this wonderful story, about the World Championship of Rally in 1983. And he said, Cesare Fiorio, he lives like 20 kilometers away. I know, I have his number. I said, what are you talking about? Yes. He said, yeah. I said, are you joking? Can you give me his number? Yes, I have it here. Take it. Wow. And I called him. And the day after, I was in his house, which was basically half an hour away from my house in Puglia. And we start talking and chatting. And, and he told me everything about that particularly World Championship, the 1983, which I was like obsessed. I recognize in this story, like the underdog story, like a kind of special dynamics between, two different kind of approach to compete and to deal with a challenge, and this was very interesting for me to make a movie about the Italians, the Germans, which in a way they are so the attitude the cultural attitude we have, but it's perfect because it's like black and white, yin and yang.
Yeah.
It's like the Germans and the Italians. We're so at the opposite. They are organized, precise. We are confusion, like this attitude we have of improvise all the time. So I said to myself, well, this is something that needs to be told, needs to be known by the world of cinema, and I did it.
Yeah, and it needs to be seen on the big screen, because to me those car scenes and the emotion of the human being they need to be bigger than life, not on a flat screen TV.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you. It's another level if you go in theater to watch this movie. Yeah. Believe me, it's another way to watch the movie. It's another movie.
Yeah. What's very fascinating about this is the underlying story of how Lancia is on a mission. And it's like, oh my God, here we go. This is the business world of racing. It's not just about the driver. It's about the business world and what it takes to reinvent and to find that courage and belief in that driver.
Yeah, which is a German driver.
Yes.
This is another paradox, So the Italians, they took a German driver to beat the Germans. So a German driver that he doesn't want to win. He doesn't want to win because he's bored. He doesn't want to be under under the light of fame, autographs, photographs, that kind of things, interviews. So which that he farms bees. So it's like a kind of intellectual driver, a philosopher driver, very romantic, that has his own idea of competition and racing, but the most wonderful driver of the history of rally, because Baltarol, that's what he was. Yeah. There's no one else like him.
Did you learn anything from the way that this movie celebrates exploration? Because there's so much going on that, I mean, it's almost like we have a backstage pass here and you're sharing it with us.
Yeah, I mean, yes, also, there is an element that is very important, which is the danger. So how far you put the limit, you see? Yeah. So, because this is also another thing, we know that when we have a difficult challenge, we need to take some risk to win, to succeed. But how far you think you should take those risks?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is a limit. Because sometimes those risks, they could be fatal for your life and the life of your friends.
Wow.
So those dynamics we tried to explore this kind of dynamics, which is there is much more behind, hidden from in racing. It's not just a racing movie.
Right.
There are those elements,
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you talk about the limits. Once you identify the limit, it's almost like everybody in the movie wanted to push past the limit because you were facing the impossible. Most people would walk away from that, and you guys didn't walk away from that inside this storyline. You just kept pushing the limit.
Exactly. Which it's something that is part of my life, as you can imagine, of being an actor.
Yeah.
As soon as you step on the stage, which is for me the most dangerous place in the world, because you're naked. There is that kind of sensation of being under a huge risk. But I'm used to deal with to have control while you try to lose control.
Oh God.
You know what I mean? This is basically, but you can understand me because you are an actor, so you are someone who's used to be on live on radio, which is the same kind of sensation, which is like so it's always how far you can go. But sometimes you make mistakes and then you say, okay, this is too much.
Yep.
Sometimes you push yourself a little bit further and you find, oh, well, this is exactly where I should be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did it help you to know the story when you went into this movie? Because, I mean, like you mentioned before, I mean, you knew what was going on. So as an actor, it's like, it's almost like you were playing yourself because you already knew the story.
Yeah. It's well, it's been an incredible experience. Yeah. Also, you have to think that I play the team manager of Lancia, okay? But I was the producer of the movie.
Yes.
And basically, being a producer is like being a team manager. It's like the analogy is 100% because, he was trying to finance the project. When I say he, Cesare Fiorio, to finance the project, to have as much as he could elements to win the World Championship, Mm-hmm. And me the same. I tried as much as I could, to have Daniel Brühl involved in the movie, to have as much money I could to set up, a good budget to win the World Championship, which was like make the movie. You know what I'm saying? So while I was trying to make the movie, I was training myself to play my character.
See, I like that. Oh my God, that right there is inspiring just to hear that because, I mean, you have to put your entire self into it. And like you said, you talk about the teamwork inside of this. The teamwork had to work on the screen, but it also had to work inside everything that was taking place off the set.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
Wow.
And it was. It's been a wonderful experience, and also this. I I wanted also to make a movie with a positive vibes, that gives positive vibes to the audience. Like that these people in the 80s, they were crazy but naive, and also all the elements. We tried to deliver something which is like that. Together we can win. You see, with friendship, with I don't want to spoil the end of the movie, but in a way, both of them, they win, and they've learned something new. And also, it's like this cultural attitude that I have, because I'm Italian from the South, and because I'm like this, I believe in this, that if we have a problem, come on, let's not make it a war.
Right.
Let's solve the problem. Let's find a common point, a common position, let's be together. Let's not fight each other.
Yeah.
You see, with rivalry, competition, for sure, but we need to include the others, and because just by yourself, well, no, it's not enough.
We've all seen racing movies, but this one is unique in the way that the racing is something that you physically feel. How did you bring the scenes together as the producer? Because, we don't get to see the later, then a cut, okay, we keep it. But you glue this together in a way that makes it feel like it's factual.
Well, we use real cars, real drivers. The helmets, they were reproduced by, we were using real stuff 100%.
Wow.
We don't have CGI, VFX. We avoided completely that kind of way to make the movie. And it's like an analogical movie. It's not digital in a way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's depth in the picture. It really is, because with digital, it gets kind of thin. But no, there's a real presence in this. Yeah,
exactly. And we used the real cars, cars that they did that competition. That now today they worth like 1 million each. So we had insurance. Because at least we needed insurance. But we've been a little bit crazy to make this movie. And also, is an Italian independent film, Italian, French, let's say English, because Jeremy Thomas, he co-produced the movie with me.
Yeah.
The great producer. Jeremy is wonderful. But it was not like 50 million budget, you see. So the budget was very, very, very low in a way compared to those big movies that we see now today in cinema. Like I don't know, Ferrari. It costs like 10 times our budget. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
It was like we throw the heart after the obstacle to make this movie. Believe me, we did our best.
I like it when the budget is low, and the reason why is because you have that little bit of an independent film kind of a vibe to it. You got to get in there, get that shot, and to me, that's where it's all about. But if you keep doing the shot over and over again, I swear viewers can feel that.
Exactly. So we had like just one shot.
Yes.
It's one shot. Let's make it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. It was like this was like the attitude. And we were like a team, like the Lancia team, the crew of the movie. Because if you think it's the same kind of dynamics. And these people with trailers, like they move around Europe to do the World Championship. That's exactly what we did.
Yeah. We
had trailers, trucks going around Europe to make the movie with cars with us. And mechanics, drivers, all together, sleeping in the hotels, and now for new adventure, and just to make another piece of the movie, which was like another race in a way. So the analogy is like incredible.
I love the idea that Lionsgate was a part of this, because Lionsgate has really become that deliverer of great movies, and that fits right into the way that they tell a story.
Yeah, they were on board on the script, so they completely part of this project. They supported us very much since the beginning, and I'm honored because they're very strong. They have a good taste, and they helped us. And this is like a little, actually for me, it's a big dream that became true. That I produced a movie, and now this movie is in the United States, which is something that rarely happens for an Italian project.
Wow. Well, you've got to come back to this show anytime in the future, because I know this is just the first step of your brand new beginning when it comes to producing.
No, thank you so much. I hope so. Fingers crossed.
Absolutely. Well, you be brilliant today, okay?
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to hear that.